Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to Sejuk Studio Podcast. So today we are going to talk a lot about games.
So since we're going to talk about games, have you guys played any games before?
Yeah, of course, brother. Who doesn't play games?
maybe there is some people that have experience.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that last class we went to Gasmart to play the games?
Yeah. We play. We go to GameSmart and we play so many games, right?
Yes.
Like we play FC 24, 23 or 24?
24,
24. FC 24. We play.
If there is the fighting game, what is it called?
Tekken.
Oh, I see.
But
But the one that I really most like, which is the
Gran Turismo.
Yes.
Yeah.
They say the sun and a shine for but I hear some people world yet never shine at all.
Go.
So guys, I cannot remember what games you played when we went to the games fight.
If I'm not mistaken, me and Muja, we played quite so many games like EAFC and eFootball.
Oh, EFC and eFootball. So what the game you most like? What the games that you most like?
Muja will prefer EAFC, of course, you know.
What were you?
Of course, as well, EAFC compared to the past, you know.
So I think it's the same game mechanics for both games, isn't it?
Yes. The genre of the game is same, is a sports genre, but the mechanic is a little bit different.
Oh, I see. So how is the mechanics for FC first?
For FC34, we have E-Action, which is very user friendly. The controller button have three settings that we have. The first one is the classic button, and the second one is alternate, and the third one is the most player use, which is customize button.
Also, in EFC you can choose and customize.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
What you want? I mean the buttons, even the buttons.
the user can actually like custom either they want to shoot using
The
O
square.
or square.
Oh, I
Depends,
see.
like it's preferred for the user.
But what about the EFC? I mean the eFootball game.
Brother, for eFootball,
What's that reaction, man?
you know, the mechanic in eFootball compared to EFC, I think EFC much far better than eFootball, bro. Like, okay, kudos to eFootball, you know, they have some nice graphic also, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
But compared to EAFC, bro, eFootball just sit down.
Well, what about you? What game that you played at the games, right?
Yeah, but since they play FC, right? I think I tried Taken. Taken 7.
Oh, Taken.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Okay, it's about all games we play.
Okay.
Let's hear his opinion.
Okay.
So how is the game mechanics for Taken?
Like this assignment.
So as we can see, like in FC24, right, the mechanics and the controller settings, we can use all the buttons like L1, R1, R2, all the
that's
buttons, the left stick, right stick. Compared to Taken 7, what I see, we can use as minimum button as we can.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I have one experience.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Like last semester, I did a tournament.
Uh-huh.
I saw one guy. He only press.
They always spam two buttons only.
This
But I've been playing,
But
bro.
is there any skills that you're gonna use in that game?
I accept that.
Because and actually in Tekken 7 also we can customize also the buttons.
Oh,
like,
I see.
For like
It's not new for me.
if they have the skill, each character have their own skills, right?
Yeah.
So they can customize if I want to to do the skills or R2. It depends on the user itself. But for beginners and for the first timers, we can still play them. Just move the right stick or left stick, and then kick and then punch it.
Oh, so basically, Ikhwan just prefer the simple games that don't like.
He's just talking about just the normal fighting game compared with our strategic game, you know.
I not prefer the simple game, but just want to share.
But there is, if I'm not
mechanics.
mistaken, you have to be strategic also, isn't it?
Yeah, they have their right.
When the time he needs to
Yeah.
attack or defense and so on.
Kudos.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
These roads of flames are catching on fire.
So basically, guys, since we are already talking about all the games, I know there is like difference between all the genres that we are talking about, but I think there is only two games which is in the similar genre, which is the sport one, which is eFootball and the FC24, right?
Yes.
Encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi, gol, 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 increíble, no.
So basically, guys, this game give you a clear instruction before you start the game. But I mean, when the first time you play that game,
You know,
exactly?
actually, I started to play eFootball last year, I guess.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, and when I entered the game, as usual, they have some small instruction like basic movement. What?
Oh, I see.
you know.
It is the tutorial thing.
Yeah,
right?
the tutorial. Yeah. That
It's
is
in
the
the
only one good thing that have in
Yeah,
eFootball.
we cannot talk about that game like that.
No, I mean, yeah. Actually, they only provide the instruction, but they doesn't let us custom in our own way.
No, I understand.
Like how EAFC does. Yeah.
So in FC24, if the game the game itself have social communications or social media in Twitter called as FUT direct communication.
Oh, I see. There is like, I mean, a community for the
They
FC
have-
game
yes,
itself.
Yeah. They have their
Oh,
own
it's a
community.
big community there.
They have a lot of good players there.
Oh, I see.
So FC24 have a good feedback system because if there is an update to the game itself will tell to that channel.
Oh, I see. So since, I mean, brother, Nasruddin talking about how bad the eFootball game.
Yeah.
Do you agree with him? I mean, is there any feedback? I mean,
I
for
have
the
one.
other users?
I
Oh, you have one?
I have
He's already collecting that.
Yeah,
right?
actually,
What is that?
that is a person in the website called FIF Play.
What is it called?
FIF Play,
FIF Play.
where they collect a lot of feedbacks from EFC players.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's one person said, "This game has to be the worst football game I ever seen."
I think he's biased to FC also, that guy.
I don't know why, but which I might add are the only way to earn coins. I often get defeat at the hand of players who barely manage to string together and handful passes. You know what I mean? The game, the mechanical of the ball,
Yeah,
ball
I see.
movement is worse compared to
To FC and stuff.
Yeah, I support this guy actually.
But I mean, so in your opinion, yeah, Nasruddin, what
Yeah.
do you think that eFootball need to improve their game?
Okay, for the improvisation,
Mm.
eFootball have a lot to do.
Hey.
No, I just kidding.
Just kidding, huh?
Their graphic is good. Their graphic
Yeah,
is good.
you are talking only about the graphics and the tutorial.
Yeah. I mean, eFootball, please make the mechanic more realistic, the ball movement, and also let us customize our control.
Oh, I
We
see.
cannot follow your way.
Sorry, about the controller, customized controller. Actually, eFootball also have the
they have?
button customization.
I think we
So
have.
I want to make this podcast be more neutral,
Nice.
not to bias.
Yes,
I'm not biased. I'm just
Uh,
into reality. I'm into
yeah,
reality.
since the game, since this podcast has a background with full of FC, so we don't want to be biased, but in my feedback, can I give my feedback?
Yes,
Alright.
okay,
Alright.
okay.
Add you.
So in my feedback, I want to give the general. eFootball have great graphic, but it also have a customization buttons. But to compare with FC24, I agree with them that FC24 have a really high standard more compared to eFootball.
See, I told you.
But wait,
Yeah.
he's not finished yet.
Because to make FC24 compare FC24 and eFootball, FC24 have really more engaging to the users. For example, like each player have their special movement, right?
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Like, for example, and then Neymar has trickster, and then Kevin De Bruyne have like maybe finesse or trivela, right? So this will make more engaging with the users to get the players that they want, right? Compared to eFootball, maybe eFootball have like limited clubs and not so many clubs, right? Maybe because
most of the clubs are not authentic, you know.
But I think also, I mean, eFootball, they make their game based on how simple it is, because not all of people like want to play like these guys, because these guys is too competitive, no?
Maybe because the eFootball also have their crowds. Most of them are Asians, right?
Yeah,
because
that's true.
the game is free.
Yeah.
And compared with SC, we need to purchase it, right? But those two of game have
their own hype.
Yeah, their own hype.
Yeah.
And I think it depends on the user itself. Yeah. So because we all like have different tastes, maybe some user gonna prefer FC and some user gonna prefer the eFootball one.
Yeah.
I see.
How about like Taken, right? For me, Taken, as in my opinion, Taken can be played like for we need if to release the tension.
Yeah.
Let's say we play with our little brother, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We can
Smack
play.
his
We
face.
can spam the button. Who want to win, right?
But what about it? What if he's crying? You know, you need to let him win, right? This is the problem.
Compare if we play with our little brother FC24, they doesn't know how to shoot.
Yeah,
or
that's true.
we can choose Tekken for easy game to play.
Yeah, to play with your
to
family,
engage
your
with our
sibling.
family.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Tekken have something that can engage with users, like they have different characters, and they also have like action figure. If they want to use their special move, there will be like a special scene for the character.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Each character they have their special move.
Yeah, special move, which is called like ultimate thing,
Ultimate,
right?
yeah.
Ultimate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our discussion become more interesting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Ikwan, you said that you play Tekken, right? So can you tell about the balance of the game? How the balance level of the game?
So the balance of the game, I define it. The balance is like we compare like beginner user and then the user have played so many times.
I mean, you mean the expert?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. So for me in Taken, it's quite balanced because actually if you're just a beginner, actually you also can have a chance to win with the opponent, because it depends on the timing on how you want to block it and how you want to punch or either punch or
Whether you attack,
kick.
whether you defense. Yeah,
So
easy.
is it quite balanced? But for the expert one, they also have the experience to know the timing very well.
Yes.
To compare with the FC24, it depends on the strategy itself because we have so many positions, right? Yeah, in real
Yeah,
football.
that's
And
true.
then there's a shooting technique also, but for that it's something like I'm quite little unbalanced. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you are talking about the imbalance in Tekkens, which is because it's based on the character. Yes, but on FC, it's based on the player itself.
Yeah,
And how he.
because Tekken has so many characters, right? And different characters have different superpowers.
Yes.
And some characters have like take too much damage compared to the other characters. So that's the part of the Tekken that feels like unbalanced.
Yeah, that's
In
right.
my opinion, actually, Tekken they have AI mode.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
for the balancing part, we actually can decide on based on our level actually.
Yeah,
Either
that's
we
right.
want to go for beginner level or either if you think you are expert, go for the expert. Yeah,
Because you are not expert with that.
not expert.
It's funny button, no?
Yeah, so it depends on us actually for choosing the balance of the game.
I get it.
So how about you? I saw that day you were driving the car.
Ah, you mean the simulator?
Yes,
It's
simulator.
called the Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
This is one of the best games, to be honest.
Yeah, how is the flow of the game?
The flow of the game, if in my opinion, yeah. So in my opinion, the flow of the game, it's even if you're driving the fastest car in the world, right? It depends on the track because there is a lot of maps.
A lot.
Yeah, there is a lot of maps. Based on what is it called, countries
Yes.
and cities,
It's
right?
real, bro.
Yes. So even though you driving the fastest cars, you feel sometimes you are playing too slow because there is 5 laps, right?
Yes, 5.
So the 5 laps it's like going to take too long, to be
long,
honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this game, you need to have a license.
Yeah,
driver
of
license.
course. What do you need? That's for a sport car. Of course, if I'm driving sport car in real life, I gonna just crash it against the wall.
Take the shortcut like
And actually, how you start the game, by the way?
Oh, it's very simple. I mean, you just go to the main menu first,
Yeah.
and then you just start and choose. There is
Oh.
because a lot of things you can use whether you want to play it solo or multiplayer or co-op. So I choose the co-op one since
Yeah, we play.
I'm newbie.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it. But really, the best part of the simulator thing, it really gives you a real experience, like driving a sport car. You know, even though when you press the what is it called?
Accelerator.
Yes, you feel.
The vibration.
Yeah, the
They give you
vibration.
the hype.
Yeah, it's giving the hype.
I see.
And you feel like you are really into that
Really
game.
into the car, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so today we talk a lot about the
Yeah,
game.
about the games that we play. And also we learn a lot, of course,
Yeah, I
right?
heard so many new things from
Yes,
football,
brother.
e-football.
E-football and
Yeah.
everything things.
I think we're gonna end our podcast here. Again, we are gonna sign off from here. So, guys, we from Sejuk Studio Podcast signing off.
Cool.
I'm Nasruddin.
I'm Mujahid.
Ashari Amal.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Assalamualaikum.
These walls of flames are catching a fire.